and Kevin here down at Market Wines, freezing our butts off, hoping to warm up with a few glasses
I got
of
the
wine.
swag sweater going today. I had to dig deep for this one. I was not going to show up in just the regular shirt today. It's chilly out
You
there.
need that today.
How are you staying warm?
Oof, my coat,
Yeah?
gloves,
You got like
tea.
Your winter tea. You can't drink wine right now. You certainly can't drink bourbon right now. So I don't know how you do it.
Warm tea, coffee.
Ooh, not nice out
How about
there.
you?
Booze.
Yeah.
That's standard.
That works.
You know, it makes me feel warm anyway. I don't know, it keeps me warm, but I feel good. And then we're going to start with white wine? Not sure the thought process there. We're minus 35 and we're going to drink some nice spring white wine.
Well, you know what? Sometimes when it's super cold, I like to pretend it's summer, so I'll cook myself a nice fresh meal, maybe some seafood or like fish tacos, and then I need a perfect wine to pair with that. So
just ignore it. Like pretend it's not even going on out there. Just pretend it's summertime and get the rosé going.
Exactly.
Okay.
Turn up the heat in the house.
All right. Sarah's in denial. There we go.
What
there
else
we
is
go.
new?
White wine. Tell me about it.
So
I don't know this one too well.
That brought us to the Shop Pitre. So it's been a while since we featured this wine, and it is one of my favorites. It's from the Clos de l'Amandie, which is out of the Languedoc. It used to be a former almond farm, so l'Amandie is almond.
Cool.
And
what do we got for grapes?
Vermentino.
That's the aromatic part.
Yeah.
Jump out of the glass. I like the Vermentino.
Me too. We don't see it too often in the south of France. A little bit.
Yeah, they call it roll as well. It's the same grape.
They do.
I still remember a few things.
How they roll there.
That booze-soaked brain's got a few things up its sleeve. So. All right.
And a little Grenache Blanc as well. So I find that the Grenache Blanc adds a little bit more weight and texture to the wine.
Right.
Gives it a little bit more body. Chat Pitre translates to clown cat.
You almost made me spit that up. Clown cat.
I know.
All right.
That makes me so happy just looking at this wine, which is another reason you should drink it on a really cold weekend because it's got a bright little red nose, little happy cat.
Okay. I don't know about that, but
I do.
I like
Trust
it. As
me.
far as white wines for the winter go, maybe it does make a little bit of sense because it's pretty rich. It's a really textural wine, a lot of weight, really aromatic. It's fun. It's delicious. What's it go for? This can't be too expensive,
It's not. So regular price is $19, and we have it on sale for $15 this weekend.
Oh yeah, got a little sale going on.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah's weekend sales. I like it.
You know, you gotta bring some joy when it's this cold out.
That's a good deal. $15. There's a lot going on there. It's got a lot of character. It's got some.
Good to revisit.
Yeah, I haven't had that in a while. The Xanadu. I revisited this last weekend, so I can tell you a little bit about that.
And I haven't had this wine for a long time.
We haven't had any wine in a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
I really enjoyed this actually. I hadn't had the Xanadu for a while. 2014, so a little bit of age on it. So I thought I'd give that a run. And there's a lot going on here for your money. What's this guy go for?
24, and this weekend on sale for 20. So
nice.
Yeah.
Maybe even 19.95 because we like to round down
just
like
under
that.
20. Yeah.
That smells great.
I like that he holds on to his wines for a little bit. Hey, and we don't.
Yeah.
We see them once they're a few years old.
Yeah, it's not all just primary fruit, right? Like you get a lot of that earthy, kind of spicy character in this one. You get a little bit of that kind of garrigue thing going on, but it really does kind of smell more like a Gigondas than it does just like a basic Vin de France.
Do all of the fruit for this wine come from Gigondas?
No, this one is vineyards throughout the Vaucluse, so he goes kind of far and wide for this one. But at this price point, I mean, most of his wines, because Xanadu is maybe, if not the most prestigious producer in Gigondas, he's in the top two. But this is really like, I think, one of the best bangs for the buck out of that area. I mean, for $20, that's a steal. I mean, there's a lot going on in that little glass there, don't you think?
Yeah, I always find his wines so aromatic.
Yeah,
and when you're
great.
pointing out the garrigue, that's like exactly what I think of whenever I taste the wines from Santa Duke.
Yeah. Tell everyone what garrigue smells like or what it is.
It's really,
I like to throw that word around like everyone knows, but I'm not sure they do.
It's a really kind of like dried herbaceous smell, and it's this actual plant that grows in the south of France.
Or a few plants, really, right? I always think of it like it's the scrub that kind of grows on the side of the road. So it could be like, you know, even though, you know, we go to Safeway and we pay for our rosemary and there's just kind of grows on the side of the road.
In the ditches.
Yeah, they got the rosemary and the thyme and all those things. And when the sun hits them, you know, and you got your window open, you're driving through that countryside, you get those crazy aromatics and you kind of get that same smell in there.
I love it.
I'm pushing through it.
So this will whisk you away to France.
There you go.
When you drink it.
Sure will.
You're excited about Saint Prefer.
I know. You know I love these wines. This is one of my all-time favorite Rhône producers, and we don't have this Côte Rhône in stock very often because we get very little of it. They don't make so much of it, so when it is here, we like to jump on it. Whew.
I'm so excited to taste these wines this weekend.
18, good vintage. This smells amazing.
Her Côte Rhône is always really fresh and bright and lively, and I feel like this year, though, it's got a little bit more weight and structure and heat to it, hey?
There's some power in there for sure. What do we got for grapes in this one?
Mostly Grenache. What does she go to 80% Grenache?
I think so. That sounds right. And I don't know, is there any Syrah in there at all?
I think so.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a really like a
Mourvèdre?
Yeah, it's the Mourvèdre I think that I really like here. It's got that kind of dark raspberry kind of spicy thing going on. Like there's some real like a core of that really like pure kind of red fruit. And I love that in Côte Rhône. What's this guy go for?
$38.95. So not inexpensive.
High end for Côte Rhône, but I like to think of it as a cheap Chardonnay.
Yes.
That's how I justify it to myself.
It's a good way to describe it.
And this really does taste as good as a lot of, super more expensive wines on the market, like a Chardonnay for Gigondas. I mean, I don't know if you want to hang on to this for too long, do you? Like maybe a couple years.
Couple
if
years
you want.
is what I would do.
I'm gonna hold on to it for a couple of days.
Yeah,
maybe,
if you're
I
lucky.
Drink mine.
But I always find Isabelle's wines really polished and really pretty and really well made and solid. So
that's delicious.
Definitely worth the price point.
Yeah, get in and try that this weekend. If you like Rhône wines, that's already warming me up, and I think we're going in the right direction with this. So
totally.
What
we
do
only
got
got
here?
10 cases left of this too, so that's gonna fly. It'll be gone by the end of the weekend.
That might not make it through Saturday.
No. And now we've got her 2017 Chardonnay. So how was 2017?
Weird year, right? Because there was a little bit of frost at the beginning of the year, and then there was a ton of heat. So what happened is the vines really kind of suffered from all that heat. So there was very, very little juice produced. So everybody was down at least 50% in 17, but the quality was amazing because there wasn't a lot of fruit on the vines. The energy of the vines went into a lot less clusters, so you really got some super concentrated wines.
Cool.
I've loved 17. I still find the wines pretty balanced and like a lot of stuffing, a lot of texture, a lot of aromatics. I'm a fan. This is the first time I had just the basic one.
Yeah.
I like this Chardonnay a lot, and it's still a pretty good deal because Saint Prefer is expensive, right? Like their top wines are a couple $100, but this one still sits at what, 65?
Yeah.
Does that sound right? I'd give you 65 for that.
All day.
Absolutely.
Would you put it away for a few years?
I think I would if given the chance, but
again,
I
if
think
you
it's
can.
drinking pretty good right now, don't you?
Yeah. That's what
It
I like
smells
about her wines
amazing.
too, is that they're just so expressive and showy, like right out of the gate. You don't have to necessarily wait 20 years on them like some more old school producers.
Kind of halfway feel like nobody comes down and tastes these this week because then we can drink it all ourselves.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that tastes really good, but you should come down and try it because that's a really stunning example of Chardonnay. All right.
Yeah, we've got a few cases left of the Chardonnay to pop. Get out of the house this weekend, come down to the farmer's market and taste some wine. We'll warm you up with a few glasses.
Yeah, sounds good. Get down here before we drink them all ourselves.
Yeah, quick. Thanks.